Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am doing another video in my series of Use It or Lose It, where I do a full face of makeup that I want to know if it is still good or not, if I'm still wanting to use it or not, palettes that I am giving a second chance to, and other products that I want to see if they're too old or not. Products that I haven't used in a while that I want to see, do I still like them or not? And then at the end, I decide if I'm going to declutter that product or not. I am doing this instead of doing a big end of the year declutter. This will probably be doing these videos for an indeterminate amount of time on my channel. So yeah, I hope you decide to continue watching. So let's go ahead and get into the makeup portion of this video. Okay, let's get into some makeup here. Okay, let me just prep my lips here. This is the Alamar lip plumping water. It's not up for, I'm not going to use it or lose it or whatever. That's just something I always use. Let's start with primer. I have this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. I've used a lot of it, but I don't necessarily think it's acne fighting. And I don't think it's very pore filling, personally. I've just been using it to use it up, and I think I'm pretty much done using it. So I thought I would use it today, make one last decision on it. To me, I don't know if this is like all of the putty primers, but this seems kind of oily and greasy to me. Did I just get a bad one or something? I don't know. Is it because it is the acne fighting version? I don't know. I'm just not sold on this. I used quite a bit of it, but I don't know. I think I was just using it to use it up. Okay, I'm going to prime my eyes. Also with the Moira eye primer. This too I'm not putting up on the chopping block. I'm just using it to have something to put on my eyes. It's just something new that I bought recently. And I'm in the process of testing it out. Okay, so what palette am I using to do? I don't know. Did I show it in the intro? I don't know. I haven't made the intro yet. Okay, the palette I'm using today is from Shayna B, and it is called Miami Nights. It is a pressed pigment palette. And I think I got this in an Ipsy Plus. This is what the palette looked like. This glitter shade right here just kind of is just right there, and it doesn't seem to go with the rest of the palette, in my personal opinion. And these shades kind of I don't know, this whole palette just doesn't really seem to go together, in my opinion. And the first time I used it, I didn't take into account that it was a pressed pigment palette, which does make a difference in how you can use it. The shades might not blend well, and that's the problem I had with it the first time I used it. The shades just were not blending well together. So I'm going to use it a different way this time. See if the colors and the shimmers are more satiny colors. And so I'm going to try to use it a different way where I am padding out the colors more. So anyway, I'm just going to get into it. You'll see. So I'm starting out using this color called MIA Mauve, however you want to say it. And just putting it down here in the outer part of my eye. I'm kind of surprised I didn't declutter it after I used it the first time. I thought, okay, I'm gonna give this a second chance, I think. Which is what I usually do with most of my palettes. That is a really, really pigmented color, by the way. Which is what I would expect from a pressed pigment. So, I am trying to work out new things that I'm going to do for my channel starting next year. And I think I'd like to do less group collabs and more one-on-one collabs. That is, if people want to do collabs with me, that is. Would y'all like to see that more? Let me know down in the comments. And if you are a makeup channel, or whatever kind of channel you are, and you would like to do a collab with me, contact me. You can contact me on Instagram. My Instagram's down in my description. Okay, I'm going into Ice Palace, which actually is a satin color, but I'm going to use it in the inner part of my eye. But it's the only light color in here. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to necessarily do any collabs in December. I'm open to doing stuff in January, February, whatever. looks kind of nice. If I can get one nice look out of a eyeshadow palette, I will keep it. Okay. So, if you haven't seen my previous, where I talked about making changes to my channel, I'm going to be focusing more on purchasing less, using more of what I have in my collection, things of that nature. Because I've got so much in my collection right now, I just need to use stuff up. Do more videos like this one here. Okay, now I'm going to go, do I want to use this Venetian gray or this Vino color here? Oh, no, I don't want to make it a red, white, and blue look. So let's go into Vino. It's a gray color, but it's like a bluish gray color. Okay, so it's blending a lot better now, and I'm liking the way it is looking. I'm just taking a look at that primer too, seeing how it's sinking in. It definitely feels tacky. Okay, I'm going to go into, I guess this color. Oh, sorry, this color here. I'm looking in my mirror. Bay Harbor, B-A-E Harbor. Okay. And yeah. Is that the color I want? Let me swatch. Yeah, that's definitely the color I want. Oh, and I'm using this spray. It is the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist by e.l.f. Really use this a lot in the summertime. I do love a coconut smell. Okay, liking how that looks. So, alright, there is a bit of fallout with this palette, so I'm glad I did my eyes first. Okay, let's move on. So I have this Yinsa Super Serum Silk Foundation, but I got it from Ipsy Glamback Plus, and they sent it to me in a couple of shades too dark. So I just bought this LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment finally, and I am going to try to lighten it up and finally see if this foundation or serum, whatever they want to call it, is actually any good. Okay, it is really dark. I need to add quite a bit of mix in. I'm just doing this on the back of my hand. Okay, I think that'll work. See, before and after. They sent me like a medium shade, and I'm trying to get it to fair light. Now this might look, yeah, it's gonna look light on me, but don't despair. Oh gosh, I picked up a lot. Okay, I'm gonna speed through this part. Okay, I had to let it dry down a little bit, but just from that one bit on my sponge, I was able to do my whole face. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That might be a little bit wasteful with my Pro Color Choice because I only use, well, I did use 2 pumps of this. Maybe I could only use 1 pump of that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is powder my face. This is the by Terry translucent powder. I know it looks very white, but the first time I used it did not go well at all. But I decided to, and I decluttered it initially, but I pulled it out of declutter and decided to give it another chance because I thought maybe I didn't let my foundation dry down. So I'm going to do it very lightly. Okay, this is going a lot better. Okay, I know my face looks stark white, but I am gonna bronze. See, I'm not trying to look pale. Well, maybe I am, but I'm just trying not to look yellow like most of my foundations make me look. So I know the lights make me look very pale, but in my mirror I look not so much. Okay, that went very well. Let's move on to a bronzer. Okay, my shirt's white though. Okay, I have the Charlotte Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. And it looks like this. I am just going to be using, well, I don't know. Is this, maybe I've been using this wrong, this side wrong. Maybe this side is a powder. Because I kept thinking it was a highlighter, but like a very, like subdued one, but I don't think it's a highlighter. Okay, I'm going to bronze my face. I just don't pull this one out very much. So I'm gonna speed through this. Okay, so that is a very, very light bronzer. So, sometimes I might need a very light bronzer. I don't know. So, yeah, let me think about that. Okay, I forgot to spray my face. Let me spray my face with this e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I love the way that smells so much, and that's about how much I have of it. And for brows, I have this Persona, what's it called? Swipe Up. I was looking at it upside down. I just need to know, well, there we go. I just need to know if this has dried up or what. Because all I use is my brow styler now. Alright, now I forgot to put on blush before I put on my powder. And I have a cream blush. And what it is the blush I got from iMethod. It is the He Blushed in the color what color are you? Peachy Coral Red Sunkissed. Well, this isn't, I don't know if I'd call, that's the brush, Jennifer. I don't know if I'd call this Sunkissed. It's very pink. When I think Sunkissed, I think of a bronze color. So I'm gonna put this over the powder. I think when I did my review of it, it went over powder just fine. Yeah. Definitely nothing wrong with this blush. It's just, that's the color right there. It's definitely good for that cold girl look. Okay. Alright. This is so dirty because I cleaned my hand off when I had all that foundation on it. Okay, put that. I think if I keep the blush, I'm going to do something else with this. Repurpose it or something. Because, I mean, that takes up a lot of room on my vanity. Okay, what next? We are going to do highlighter. And yeah, I have a very shiny highlighter right here. It is the Nabla Skin Glazing highlighter in the shade Ozone. And that is what she looks like right there. Let me get my newest blush that I got from, it is made by Elmar Cosmetics. Yeah, she's real pretty. Yeah. Yeah, this blush definitely needs to be powdered down because it is a little on the tacky side. Okay. Okay, let's go back underneath the eyes. And I want to do blue here because I've been doing a lot of pink looks and I've been going underneath the eyes with the reds and the pinks, and I'm kind of look a little sickly when I do that. So I think I will use the Venetian gray underneath the eyes here. And do a little inner corner highlight. Do I want to do a brow bone highlight with this? Sure. Okay, for mascara, I have the Chanel Intimidable mascara that I got a while back, and it was one of you guys who suggested this to me. I just need to know if this is still good or not, or if it's too old. So if it's dried out or not. Chances are I probably just need to move it through the system because I've got way too many mascaras open right now. And there's others that I want to open up. Oh, mascara just really makes an eye look, doesn't it? There's just something about mascara that I love. Mascara and false eyelashes. Okay, for lips. Last thing, I have got the Nabla. I say this from my lip declutter, but then I'm like, do I really like this? It is in the shade Eve, and I tried it on a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, do I really like this color? I don't know. Doesn't go with this look, but I needed to know. Mm. Okay, let me go fix my hair, and I will come back and make judgments on these products. Okay, just a second. Okay, so let us go through these products, starting with the primer. I think I am just going to declutter the rest of this because it is not making my pores look good. It never was an acne fighting primer. It never did anything to fight my acne at all. And I really don't want to use it. So I'm just going to declutter the rest of that. Let me put it over here in the declutter pile. As far as this goes, though, I am going to keep it. because I like the way it smells, and it does give a nice dewy finish to your skin. It takes a lot for me to not want a setting spray. Usually the sprayer has to be really bad on it. Okay, of course I'm keeping my mixing pigment. That really wasn't up for debate. As far as the Yensa Super Serum Silk Foundation goes, that looks pretty good on my skin. I think I'm going to keep this and use it up some more. As far as the Viteri powder goes, I'm going to keep using that. And going to keep the KVD Cake Pencil. Going to keep the blush, the He Blushed blush. Going to declutter the Persona Swipe Up brow product, and going to get rid of the Chanel mascara. And I am keeping the bronzer powder from Charlotte Tilbury. Also keeping the skin glazing highlighter from Nabla. As far as the lippy goes, I don't think I like this color that much. Do I? Maybe with the right look. This just isn't the look for it. It's very heavy feeling. Maybe that's what I don't like about it. No, I don't like the way it looks. I am decluttering that. And then the eyeshadow palette. Okay. It looks good on camera. I'll give it that. But when I'm looking at it in my mirror, all I see is texture. And all the crepiness in my eyes, all the wrinkles on my eyelids. No, this palette, the color story is weird. There's a big fat glitter in there. I wish that this was a matte color, and if this was a matte instead of a satin color, I would probably be keeping this. But no, it's not. So this is getting decluttered. So, okay, I am decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things today. And I am keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things today. I think I did a good job. Okay, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know if you like this series or not, because my heart can't take a big declutter. It just can't. And I like to know if I can still use a product or not. So this is just the way I'm going to do it. I will be doing an inventory of all of my products probably at the beginning of the year, so you'll get to see that. And if you are new here, thank you for picking this video to watch. If you like lots of makeup content, subscription box unboxings, if you like cooking videos and a little bit of mental health thrown in as well, then I would love it if you would hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, set it to all, so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day out there today. If you are not, I hope something comes along and sparks your day so that you can have that kind of a day today. If you are having an especially hard time, know that I'm thinking about you and sending you out all those good vibes. Just remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video tomorrow. Just stay well until then, okay? Thanks for watching, and goodbye.